What's good, man? It's your boy DT3, man, and I'm back at you with another video, man. New media, notification gang, God Squad. That's what it is, man. I told you, don't nobody want no smoke with the bud. I told y'all, Terrence Bud Crawford is the most feared man in boxing. I got the video saying it. Terrence Bud Crawford is the most feared boxer in boxing. It's an old video. I made it last year when I first started the stream. That was one of the first videos that I made. Still, I say that to this day. Terrence Bud Crawford is the most feared boxer in boxing. Don't nobody want no smoke. Don't nobody want no smoke with the bud. Nobody want to hit that joint. Ain't nobody trying to fuck with that. Ain't nobody fucking with the bud. Errol Spence said it himself, man, in front of God and everybody and Bob Arum, that he'd rather take Sean Porter. Why not take the easy route? So that's him saying that. Let me be clear to all you Errol Spence fanboys. When he said, why not fight Sean Porter and take the easy route? The moment that came out of Errol Spence's mouth, that is an open duck. An open duck. And also him letting all of us know that he knows that Terrence Bud Crawford is going to be a hard fight. If Sean Porter is an easy fight, you already know Crawford is the hardest fight. Because if you thought Crawford was the easier of the two, you would have said Crawford first. You wouldn't say Sean Porter. So evidently, Al Heyman has got this plan to get you in all these easy fights, Errol. And don't get me wrong, I love Errol. I think Errol was a great fighter. He do his thug thing. The man hit Mikey with over 1,000 punches, man. That's some work right there. Did your thug thing. But when it comes to this Terrence Bud Crawford scenario, though, we talking a whole different animal here, people. See, this is a whole different dynamic, okay? This is a person that makes adjustments to your adjustments and then makes your adjustments to your other adjustments, okay? You got to understand that. Watch when he fought Victor Postol. Watch when he fought Benavidez. Watch all that. I understand that Benavidez got shot and he was weeble wobble on the legs and all that shit. I get that. But he still made adjustments to everything Benavidez was doing. And Benavidez is big. He was bigger than him. And Benavidez did catch him with some good shots. If you watch the fight, it was some cool shots Benavidez caught him with. But like I said before, he made adjustments and he stopped Benavidez. Nobody just stops. You don't stop Benavidez. You don't just do that. He stopped Jeff Horn. Manny Pacquiao couldn't stop Jeff Horn. And Manny Pacquiao is supposed to be the elite top upper echelon level of boxing. Okay? They've been trying to shortchange Bud Crawford since he became undisputed champion at 140. When he declared that he was going to move up, when he was going to vacate the belts at 140, he was going to move up to 47. They shitted on Bud. Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, all y'all shitted on him, saying that he too small, he ain't going, we too big, all that. Jeff Horn too big. He stopped Jeff Horn, and Jeff Horn a middleweight. He fight at middleweight. He don't fight at welter. He ain't. I don't remember the last time Jeff Horn fought at welterweight since he lost to Terrence Bud Crawford. He been fighting at light middle. Then he just knocks out Benavidez. Then he talks to Errol Spence in front of Bob Arum, calling him out, saying, hey, man, I want that smoke. Terrence Crawford ain't thinking about the check. He ain't thinking about the check. You supposed to be the boogeyman. You supposed to be, they saying you the boogeyman? Oh, okay. I want to fight him, Bob. It's hard. I want to fight him, Bob. You know the money. Man, I ain't worried about the money, Bob. I want to fight him, Bob. They say he the boogeyman. I want to beat his ass and get that whole title taken away from him real fast. Let me just smash on that. That's what Terrence Bud Crawford on. Let me just shit. He ain't thinking about, I'm gonna give me some millions. I ain't gonna fight Errol unless they pay me hella money and give me like $20 million. And I gotta know if Errol is getting only 5 because I gotta make like 50. No, he ain't on that. I want to fight you because you saying you the boogeyman. They saying you all this and you all that, all this boss gloss and all that bullshit. I'm gonna come up here, I'm gonna beat your ass. Then what y'all gonna say? I said I couldn't beat Jeff Horn, whooped him. A lot of y'all said I couldn't beat Benavidez, whooped him. Then talk shit about me after I fought Benavidez and I stopped this dude. What more does this man got to do? Errol Spence ain't never been undisputed. Keith Thurman ain't never been undisputed. Sean Porter ain't never been undisputed. Ever. Ever. Terrence Bud Crawford is still a former undisputed champion. He chose to give that up. Nobody took that from him. He relinquished that to go fight at a higher weight class. And y'all shit on him? Ain't nobody in the welterweight division a former undisputed champion or even know what that feel like to be an undisputed champion except Terrence Bud Crawford. And he don't get his no respect be put on his name. None. And y'all give all this shit to saying all this greatness on Errol Spence and Keith Thurman, they this and they that. Yeah, I hear you. They not fighting Terrence though. If he's so weak, he's so garbage, fight him then. If he ain't all that great, fight him then. Get him out the way. If he ain't all that. Y'all, you quick to fight a 35-pounder, Errol. You quick to fight Mikey. And Mikey called you out. And you was quick to take that fight real fast. But when Terrence Crawford called your ass out, and that's a unification bout for you right there. That's big money. Unifications come before mandatories. So you had a chance to unify to the belts. And instead of you taking a unification bout, said that's a unification I can do. Nah, you ain't thinking that. You ain't thinking real greatness. You thinking, nah, that's a risk. I might lose and then I ain't gonna be as important as I am right now, and then my value gonna go down. Nah, I'm not gonna. I don't want no smoke like that. You turned down fighting Terrence Bud Crawford in a unification bout to fight Mikey Garcia, who you couldn't stop. And you actually tried to stop him and couldn't do it. Because when Mikey started fighting your ass back, when you tried to get in the trenches, you didn't want that smoke. Look at the fight. Every time Errol tried to take it to him, soon as Mikey was finna come back and throw, you would see Errol high guard. He'd take a step back every fucking time. Facts. Look at the fight. If that was the case, y'all always talk about how Errol got a chin and he eat shit and he was eating punches from Kelberg. He wasn't willing to eat them same punches from Mikey. Facts. Look at the fight. Look at the fight. Anytime Mikey was really finna throw something, now he wasn't finna throw reckless, but when Mikey had him timed and was throwing the right punches at the right time, he didn't want that smoke. Because Mikey is a cerebral fighter. He was waiting to time Errol. He was waiting for Errol to come in and do that bulldog shit so he could time him and counter him. That's what he was banking on. He wasn't banking on Mikey actually really boxing and he having to be the one to take the fight to Errol. He wasn't banking on that. And that's the thing. You got to have a plan A to Z. You can't just have a plan A and B. You got to have a plan A to Z to fight any and everybody, man. Period. Because you never know, man. You never know. Like Errol said, on paper, he's the best person he's ever fought. But when you get in there with him, it's different. But we gonna see. We gonna see. Because if Errol Spence, because I'm hearing that Errol Spence is finna fight Sean Porter in September. And if Errol Spence stops Sean Porter, because Sean Porter do get hit, and in the Ugas fight, he did take unnecessary punishment. And Sean Porter, if you try to box Errol Spence like you did Ugas, Errol gonna jab the shit out of you. Errol gonna jab you to death. Okay? You better go in there and make that fight a rough and tough, rugged, raw, dog, just ugly fight. It better be an ugly fight. Ugly. If you want to make it any type of a competition with Errol Spence, Sean. Real talk. But if you try to outbox Errol Spence, he gonna fuck you up. Straight up. But they don't want no smoke with Terrence Bud Crawford. None of them. None of them. They ducking him. He ain't worried about how much y'all paying him, and he ain't worried about how much they getting paid either. He want that smoke, and ain't nobody trying to hit that blunt. That's just what it is. Call it what you want, call it what you will. Facts is facts. If they really want to fight Terrence Bud Crawford, because Terrence do want that smoke, he's openly called everybody out. If they really want that smoke with Terrence, they'll fight him. Even Bob Arum willing to set that shit up. That nigga old. He know he ain't got that much shit. Every breath is a cliffhanger for Bob. So he want to see that shit happen as soon as fucking possible. Real talk. Y'all need to go on and hit that blunt and holla at my boy Bud and see what it do, man. Get that free smoke, man. Because he ain't worried about a check. He just want to whoop y'all ass. He really out here for legacy. Bud been fighting his whole life. He do this for... He been doing this his whole life. This is what he do. Go and see my boy, man. I fucks with him. Now, granted, if any one of them happen to get the best of my boy Terrence, then that's just what it is. But I don't see that happening. Because Terrence Crawford makes adjustments to your adjustments. And then if you make an adjustment to the adjustment he makes, he's going to adjust to that. Until I've been proven wrong or I see otherwise, where I'm actually knowing that I'm really wrong and it's not really what I'm telling y'all, then okay. But it ain't that right now. If you like the video, man, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon so you can be notified every time I hit y'all with some hot shit. Follow me on Instagram at DT_boom. Follow me on Twitter at DBoyWSSoap. Man, you already know who it is. It's your boy, DT3, New Media, Notification Gang, God Squad. That's what it is, man. One.